I think it's sad that we have to wake up every day, and it seemed like every day or every other day we are looking at another African American being murdered by the hands of a white police officer or white police officers. They say if you comply, then you have no problem. But what if I comply and you having a bad day? So where does that leave me? Does it leave me in the back of your police car, or does it leave me on the ground with a couple of bullets in my chest or choked out? I have to every day anticipate leaving the house wondering if a police officer is going to stop me, and if he's white. It's not so much the black officer I'm worried about. And I'm just being honest, but that's just me. And this is my opinion. It's not the black officer that I'm worried about. It's the white officer that I'm worried about. Am I going to get pulled over one day by a white officer and he pull his pistol out and I say the wrong thing and he blow me backwards? That's what I'm worried about. We got to do a better job at screening these police officers, bottom line, because pretty soon it's going to come to a point where it's going to come down to somebody being a vigilante, and he's going to start going around killing officers. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, and I'm just being honest, man. And I'm not trying to throw nothing in the air. I'm just being honest. People are getting tired. People are getting frustrated. You want us to stop looting. You want us to stop marching. You want us to peacefully march. But it wasn't no peace when you shot this unarmed African American. It wasn't no peace when you hung this black woman in this jail cell. It wasn't no peace when you put your knee on this man's neck and suffocated him. It wasn't no peace, man. It's gotta be some sort of respect. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be where we just like you matters. You see what I'm saying? We just like you matters. Meaning the police force. You know what I'm saying? They say blue lives matter. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Y'all not the ones that's being knocked off for no reason. I mean, I hear every so often about an officer being killed in the line of duty, but I hear all the time about an unarmed black man being killed by the hands of officers. It's probably happening right now as we speak. It's an officer somewhere off a videotape, possibly assaulting an unarmed African American for no reason. For no fucking apparent reason. I mean, shit. If you knew better, you would do better. And some of you officers on the force, and I'm not saying all of y'all, but some of you officers on the force who have so much hatred towards African Americans, my thing is, unlearn that shit that your father and your mama is talking to you about, telling you about, pushing in your ear, drilling in your skull. Unlearn that shit, man. Because all African Americans aren't bad people. Just like all white folks aren't bad people. You feel me? So my thing is, man, if you have that much hatred towards African Americans, you don't need to be on the force, man. Because all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure, man. It's going to be one day you're going to get caught. You may not get caught today for whooping this African American's ass, or next week when you put hands on this one. But one day you gonna get caught, man. Karma is a motherfucker, and it comes swift. It comes swift. So, you need to find another occupation to get into, because this may not be the occupation for you, man. And I'm just giving you pure game. Find you something else to do, man. Life is too short to have that much hatred. You see what I'm saying? And I post a lot of police brutality videos. I post a lot of stuff on Black Lives Matter and things of that nature. This is a human being thing. It's a respect thing. We want to be treated like human beings, man. We want to be treated with respect. 9 times out of 10, when we come across the police officer, we show y'all respect. Yes, sir. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. If we feel like you are saying something that's not with the law, 9 times out of 10, we're going to challenge that. So you mad because we challenge that? Because you saying something that goes against the grain, and we know it, so like I say, man, it's got to be a respect factor, man. It's no way that you can sit up there and kill us and you want us to respect you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it can't be like that. It can't be like that. I mean, I'm to the point now where if I see an officer, I don't even say nothing to him. I bypass them, period. He may even, I've had officer wave at me and salute, like, what's going on? I walk right past him like he wasn't even there, man. And that's the type of shit that's being instilled in me right now. And I'm trying to, that, and it's not just so much hatred, it's just hatred towards the things that law enforcement do, man. And you don't know who's who. You don't know who's who. I could have walked past that officer and he probably does his job. Does his 8 hours or 12 hours or whatever the fuck he do, and he take his ass home. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be about protecting and serving the public, not, picking out who you want to whoop in handcuffs when your day is going bad. So if we burning shit up and looting shit, we don't give a fuck about that. That shit is insured. And the same places that we burning and looting, like the homegirl said, they should be out there trying to support us. Because 9 times out of 10, we supporting them. We put money in their motherfucking pocket. Just like we put money into the police officers' pockets. So they can feed themselves, pay their motherfucking mortgage, pay their car notes, send their kids to college, shit like that. Buy their little boats or whatever the fuck they do. We pay for that. But a lot of us pay with our lives. You feel me? A lot of us pay with our lives, buddy. So it is what it is. You could take this shit with a grain of salt or whatever, man. I'm just being brutally honest, man. I don't know how to fake it to make it or fake pump and shit. All right, it's Wolverine, man. Zipper mouth. Low budget. I'm out.